going interview about pollution.
Moisés, cuenta. Yeah? What do you think about pollution in the world?
I think pollution in the world is a very large problem, and I hope that technology will be able to address some of the issues of pollution. For example, there are ways of recycling plastic that can be turned into streets, to asphalt for streets.
How do you think pollution affects the ecosystem?
I think pollution is very bad for humans. It causes lots of health problems, and then it is also very bad for the other animals that we live with in the ecosystem.
Yeah.
How do you think that we can avoid to help the planet?
I think if we pay more attention to our environment, reduce the amount of things that we consume, especially plastics, I think that will help the planet a lot.
In your opinion, how can we avoid the pollution?
I think by using technology to find alternate ways to produce products that are more environmentally friendly. For example, using instead of using plastic, using cardboard, something that is readily compostable, that breaks down. I think that would be great.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
¿Qué sigue?
Tú.
Ya.
What are the activities and events that determine
I think the amount of things that we consume, most especially things that are plastic or petroleum based, has a lot to do with how much pollution we generate.
what consequence for health does the pollution?
Wow. A lot. For example, just yesterday, I think it was yesterday, they were reporting that in Delhi, in India, the air quality was rated at 999, which is basically unbreathable. So it has tremendous impacts to our breathing, our health, causing cancer, causing lung problems, and then also killing trees, which support us, and killing animals, which we're dependent on too. You're welcome.
How do you think How do you think about pollution affects us?
I think pollution particularly affects our health. It affects the animals that live with us in our environment, including the trees and the other plants. And it reduces the productivity of agriculture, which is the food that we depend on.
In the long run, how do you think pollution will affect our economy?
I think probably the most dramatic long-term impact is the melting of the ice sheets at the North and South Pole and the rising of sea level because of global warming. I think that will be a long-term impact that will be very challenging to deal with.
Gracias.
De nada.
Where is it more often to see the pollution?
I think it's most prevalent in the big cities and also near things like petroleum plants or coal plants or steel plants, places where they produce process coal or steel, but especially the big cities.
To what extent the pollution affects your life?
In the past, for example, when Los Angeles had bad air quality, it would make it very difficult to breathe. The air was brown. You would get a sore throat. You'd feel kind of nauseous, sick to your stomach. And now the pollution is mostly Mostly on not in Merida, but other cities when you're cycling, it can be difficult to breathe or very difficult to breathe.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
In conclusion, the pollution is the introduction of contamination, the natural, environmental that cause advanced change.
In conclusion, humans are selfish and do not think about the damage of the ecosystem.
Seeds and the entire fabulously done. We must realize that we must take care of our planet. So we will avoid many bad things that we can cause. We don't know pollute an environment.
Pollution is an issue that nobody cares about and why people do not anything to reduce pollution. But you shall not be so, says the planet, sick and we do not care for it in the future.
In conclusion, I told they everyone should take care of our environment, at least everything, everything that is useful second time because something has to start and you have contribute to so little by little.